I'm making my favorite rice bowls, and I have this rice bowl that I've been craving. And if you're interested to see the results, watch this video and stay tuned for a taste test. Okay, so the ingredients are pretty simple for this. All we need is 1 onion, some garlic, soy sauce, and I have both Maggi and Silver Swan soy sauce. And we'll also need cornstarch for this. Also need shrimp and peas, which I put in this bowl. We also need some pork meat. I use the pork chops. Make sure to wash your meat. That's basically all we really need. That's basically all we really need, except for some spices like salt and pepper like we always use, and some sesame oil as well. You also need to have your rice cooking. What we're gonna do is to get started with our veggies. It's just the onion and the garlic for meat. So let's do it. For this, really cut them like that. You don't have to cut them in really small pieces. Yep. And then cut up some garlic. Now we have our 4 cloves of garlic. We're gonna slice that up in small pieces. Slice that as small as you can. Put it back in our little plate. Put it in our meat. We're just gonna cut the meat, not too small, just like squares. Like that. Gonna use up all our meat. In this bowl right here. Now in the kitchen, we're gonna cook our meat first before we add everything else. I'm gonna be using this pot. We need another pot to make our rice before we can put them together. So I have our veggies, our peas, onions, and garlic. We'll need our soy sauce, shrimp, and our cornstarch. Cornstarch, we need to add water in it so it can make cornstarch slurry, which is what we actually need for the recipe. All you have to do is add cornstarch in a bowl, some water, mix that together. Okay, pot is good. We're gonna add in our meat now. We're gonna let it fry for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, meat is almost done. Put our meat back into this bowl. Now we're gonna saute our veggies. We're gonna start with our onions. Starting with our onions. Add in our garlic. You can also add ginger to this if you want. I'm gonna mix that a little bit. Then we add our meat back in. Mind you, this is my first time doing this. I'm literally just winging everything. Now we add 3 cups of water in. First cup. Final cup of water. Add 1/8 cup of soy sauce. Eighth tablespoon of vinegar. Add a little bit of fish sauce. Some pepper. A bit of salt. So some sugar. Sprinkling some black peppercorn. And I'm going to let that simmer for a couple of minutes. Okay guys, we're gonna open it back up. I'm gonna give it a little mix. And our peas. Close it and let it simmer. This is how we made our rice. Really simple. Just add a little bit of soy sauce on it. Open it back up now. Mix it a little. We're gonna add our cornstarch slurry now. Mix it all together. Now we're gonna add a little bit of sesame oil, and after that this is gonna be done and we can actually plate our steamed rice. And I wanna show you guys what it looks like. Mini taste test. Decided to plate them, so we're gonna do one right now. Fill it with some rice. Like this. And we're gonna make bowl number 2, and then after we get to do our official taste test. Okay, our rice is in. Now we add the toppings. And we have this second rice bowl. We're gonna add a little bit of shrimp to the top. Here's our official dim sum steamed rice bowls. Craving for these for probably 5 years. I'm not sure why No one else has this around the world, only the city where I grew up in and was born in. This is not just a taste test, I've actually been craving this since I moved here to Canada. So go ahead and dive into this steamed rice bowl. Try with a shrimp. How we did it, but it tastes exactly like the ones I used to have back home. From absolutely delicious. You guys definitely need to try this. I'm not even joking. It's so good, and it wasn't really that hard. The preparation was so easy. The cooking also didn't take long. It was only the cornstarch slurry that made it a little bit more complicated than normal cooking, but other than that, really simple, really quick, very delicious. If you guys are interested in the procedure and ingredients we used today, I did write it all down, so let me know in the comments below if you want me to share. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram and TikTok. Thank you guys again for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.